back again. Another card. I've kind of pulled out all my supplies and I've started doing this, and I thought I'll just come on and film it while I'm here. I've tore the paper at an angle, and I've distressed it with my Weird Memory Keeper's hat. I really like it. I've got lots of control with it. There's a tiny blade and at the heart shape there, and it's just, you adapt it at that part. So I have distressed where I want it distressed, and I'm just gently going round the sides here just to kind of match it up a wee bit. I'm not wanting these parts totally done. I just want a tiny wee bit here and there. That's absolutely fine for me. And I'm going to place this onto my black background, and I'm just using my tape gun because it's easiest. Oops, just attacked Max with my scissors. What I tend to do with this is I will stick it down, and then if I feel there's any wee loose bits, I have got a quickie glue pen, I just go over it with that. I don't mess about too much, because I would hope after folk have had their birthday they would try and salvage some of it to that part up here is just a tiny wee bit over my black. So what I'm going to do is just tear it off, and then I'm just going to lightly, because I don't want to destroy the black under it. That's absolutely fine for me now. And I have got my card base here. So again, just my tape runner. No, I'm going to put it this way. And again, I'm just centering it as best I can. I'm not overly fussing with it. That's doing me fine. This part, again, it has been used prior, so I'm just going to use dimensionals and put that on. And I haven't tore off the old backing because it would destroy the card, but these dimensionals are actually higher than that, so it will hide it. It won't look out of place. What I'm going to do here is just, in case it sags slightly in the middle, just put a couple of wee bits of ATG on it, just in case. And I'm going to just place it here. But I want a wee bit of black lace under it. So we have my lace straw here. Nope, that's brazen, don't want that. Yep, oops. Avalanche. I'm not putting loads of this on, it is just going to be one wee strand there. So, oh, scissors because I attacked Max from my last pair. So I've just slightly cut over. And I want it just round about there. So I need to trim this part down here because I still want you to be able to see a wee bit of the red coming through and the distressing on the sides. Yep. I'm not messing about, I'm just putting an ATG on it. As I said, it's not going to be down long term. 90% of folk get cards that I would hope pull them apart and reuse them. Otherwise they're just going to end up in a drawer gathering dust, and I would much prefer folk to get some usage out of it. Right, I'm leaving the top loose because if that wants to move then that's fine. I like things to be quite organic and be able to move when they want to. There we go. And it's not sticky where the ATG is. If you're concerned about it, what I would suggest is one of these wee anti-static bags. You can pick them up in 90% of craft stores. Just go across it, and then all you need to do is just brush it off. That just takes the stickiness off whatever you've got. And then I want to put my topper down there. This is quite blurred actually, isn't it? That's a bit better. Sorry about this, people. That's a bit better. Yeah, wee bit like that. Do I want to? No. I was going to put another wee bit of lace up here, but I don't want to overdo it. This part again has been used before, but the dimensional on it is already quite high, so my ATG gun's coming in. And I'm just running over it a couple of times to give it stickiness again, and just cut the ends up so that you can't see the tape. And then I'm going to have it just about there. Then I'm going to add, what do I want to add now? Just needing a wee something. Maybe a wee butterfly actually. Pull out the ones that Dee sent me the other day. She sent me some little wee pink ones that'll go nice on here. Yep, perfect. And I'm going to put another few on just to tie them together because one on it just looks silly to me. And you'll notice there's a wee clear gemstone on the shoe, so I'm going to mirror that. Where am I? Right, quickie glue pen I think, because I don't want to add too much dimension on it. Take the ends off it. This is one of my favourite types of glue pen. I like the Sailor one, and I also really like the, oh, what's the name of it? I'll tell you in a second because I have got a few of them as well. I don't like the Sakura one for some reason. I think it's alright for paper, but for anything heavier than paper, it doesn't work. They end up falling off. That's one of my favourite ones, and it's Sailor 2-in-1. And the other one that I use quite a lot, that's it there. It's a Zig 2-way glue pen, and I prefer the ballpoint. This is probably going to leak because I haven't used it in ages yet. Toilet paper, yep. I know I'm really fancying my craft room Luro, but it's aloe scented. But that's the one I use, the bullet tip one. There's so much precision in it, and it's just fantastic. So that's there. And I'll close that drawer now. And I'm going to add a wee tiny bit of sparkle. Go for Stardust. Right, and where did I put my... Oh, got it. I can't remember what colours I've put in here. I'll just see if any of these match, because I bet my won't go hunting. There's some clear ones in there, that's perfect. There. Yep, absolutely ideal. I'm not going over the top with bling and glitter, but there's a wee bit down there anyway on that topper that I used. So just to tie it in, I'm just going to add a wee bit onto the butterfly's wings. And as I said, I'm not going OTT with it. Just enough. To capture the light when it hits it. And I think I'll go around this as well with it, just to tie that in as well. And as you'll see, I'm not putting thousands on. I love glitter, don't get me wrong, but I think sometimes, especially with something as elegant as this, the glitter can make it look naff, and that's the last thing I want to do. I mean, that's obviously, it looks elegant, but it didn't take me long. The card was a card blank that I buy. I don't cut my card down. I'm a bit impatient for things like that. The black was from cardstock. I cut that down directly. But the paper that I used was in my scrap drawer. Topper has been reused. The tag has been reused. The lace is new. And the butterflies I was sent to from D. That's just a wee bit too much there. So it's not an expensive card, but hopefully the person who receives it will realise that I did spend time on it. I'm just putting one on there. I will put one there. Maybe one. No, I've got to see here, I think. Let's see. Right, and anybody that knows me knows I don't trust. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get my wee glass unit under my camera. So I'll just move you back so you can see. Anybody that knows me know I don't trust self-adhesive gemstones. So I go over it with just a wee bit of glossy accents, just to make sure it doesn't move. And I would say that's us done. So that's an elegant card, and the sentiment just reads, you might not be able to see it, have a fabulous birthday. And the topper is, that's why I picked the paper. I actually picked the topper out first and worked round about that. And with the lace shoe, I thought the backing paper is a burgundy lace, and it was printed off the computer. I can't remember. I think it might have been one of the Debbie Moore DVD CD-ROMs, but I'm not 100% certain. And then just the black lace, because it's the black lace on the topper of the shoe. And as I said, the diamantes I've added because I felt we needed it. Anyway, once again, another card in under 20 minutes. I hope you have a wee go. Don't be frightened to try cards, as I said. They're really fun. They're small areas to work on, and your friends will love them. They're going to have pleasure in receiving something that you've made by hand, and then they're also going to be able to dismantle the card at a later date and possibly use it again, which is fantastic. That's what crafting's all about. Learning to do new things and reusing and recycling everything. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.